We are here, myself and my colleagues, to clarify the issues that arose out of the discussions and the Senate debate on the report of the Committee on Local and Foreign Debts regarding reimbursements of expenditures made by the states with respect to some federal roads in Yobe, Taraba, and Kebbi State. In the report of the committee, it was stated that two of us objected to the refund that is meant for Kebbi. We insisted that was not exactly true. It wasn't true, and in fact, in the course of the Senate deliberations, that particular recommendation was removed. We just want to reaffirm that we have no objection to any resources meant for Kebbi State for work done. The reason why Kebbi State did not benefit from this particular tranche was that the Kebbi State Government and its officials did not come and answer the summons of the committee to come and defend their request for the reimbursement of the roads the state government claimed to have constructed on behalf of the federal government. Since they did not come with the documents, with the payments that are required by the committee decided to postpone the refund until officials of Kebbi State Government are able to come before the committee with the relevant documents to ascertain that the works that the state government claimed to have concluded to obtain those refunds were actually done and certified in accordance with the terms and conditions that the committee expects to be fulfilled by any applicant for those refunds. In fact, the conclusion of the Senate was that it directed immediately the Committee on Local and Foreign Debts to invite the state government to still come with its documents before the committee so that we can still get the report within the next 2 weeks. If the Senate, within the next 2 weeks, so that a report will now be taken, and if they can confirm that those affairs have been undertaken and they have the necessary documents, the Senate will have no objection. And just to affirm that the Senate will have no objection of recommending to the federal government the necessary promissory notes to reimburse the state government for that. So we are here to clarify this matter, that at no time did we, senators of the Kebbi, representing the people of Kebbi State, denied Kebbi State its due refund from the funds of the federal government. That particular prayer in the recommendation has been expunged at the level of the Senate. We are representing the people of Kebbi State, and under no circumstance will we see anything that belongs to the people of Kebbi State denied them at this level. Therefore, the Kebbi State Government, it is the responsibility of Kebbi State Government to come with the necessary document before the committee, and once the committee signs those documents, there is no objection. We have no objection in those resources being made available to Kebbi State Government. We know the condition of the road, we know what it is, and we think that if the state government is able to obtain and utilize those resources, the better for all the people of the state government. So we are just here to clarify that kind of notion, so that it shouldn't go to the media that the two of us have at one point or the other at the Senate not effected funds to the people of Kebbi State, before anything damage is done. So maybe my colleague will add, because he was the governor of the state who constructed that road when he was the governor of that state. So he knows the condition of the state more than myself. But I am also a traveler in Kebbi State. I travel on that road almost every now and then, and my family, my friends, and everything. So I know exactly what is happening in every part of that state. So we appeal to the state government to get its documents ready within the next 2 weeks, so that the committee will cite them and assess those documents and make sure that the Senate, it will come before the Senate for the Senate to approve those kind of refunds.
Thank you very much, my distinguished colleague. And to what my colleague has just mentioned, we are here to ensure that wrong information is not given out from the deliberations of what happened in the Senate today. At no time did we oppose the idea of refunding money or funds meant for the state. In essence, we are here to ensure that whatever belongs to the state actually goes to it. We are here to even scout and ensure that we get the resources for the state in order to develop it. That's the essence of effective representation, which we are doing effectively. The state government is supposed to appear before the Committee on Local and Foreign Debt with the following documents. First, the contract award to the contractor, stating how much the contract was awarded for. Secondly, the due process certificate issued by VPP. Thirdly, they are supposed to get approval from the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing to undertake the construction of that federal road. And fifthly, they are meant to come with all supporting documents that will help the committee to assess and ensure that the proper thing is being done so that they can get the refund. Unfortunately, both Yobe and Taraba State appeared before the committee, but the representative of the Kebbi State Government refused to appear, and we frowned at their non-appearance. And I even said that it is irresponsible for a state government to ignore, the request of the committee, whereby they stand to gain up to about 7 billion naira. 7 billion naira is a lot of money to a poor state like Kebbi. And we are not happy that they didn't appear. And we said that this request should be reconsidered within the next 2 weeks. So I think this is the only addition that I have to add, apart from what my colleague has mentioned. This road was actually constructed by me when I was governor as far back as 2005. And right now, since the federal government has undertaken that road, we have included it in the budget of 2021. And contract has been awarded for complete rehabilitation of that road. And the contractor has moved to the site. He has done about 5 kilometers. And now that it is after rainy season, I'm sure he will speed up the work. Within the next 2-3 months, he will reach up to about 15 kilometers, because he has additional funding from the SCOOC, which we push to ensure that the rehabilitation is accelerated. I think this is what I have to add.
Sorry, before question session.
Do with the foreign debt, and it does not have to do with the refund of federal government resources. There are foreign debts, for some projects that are due to be made, in Kaduna State. So the 3 senators at that time, because they were not on the same page with the governor, prevented the Senate from approving that tranche of the debt going to Kebbi State. But you can recall also that, in the 9th Senate, the same request, came before the Senate, and it was approved. And that enabled RFI to do a lot of the projects that he was doing today. Yeah. But the major issue is that, as far as we are concerned, we have absolute confidence in the members of the committee who are our colleagues to do the right thing once the proper documents are presented. We do not need anybody to come to us. Once the committee, the statutory committee, the statutory committee of the Senate looks into these documents and ascertains that yes, these refunds are justified, we have no objection. We don't want anybody to come to us as individuals to satisfy what. And if the committee on local and foreign debt ascertains that the cost of the state government is in order, we have no objection. About the refund.
In fact, we are even willing to assist the state government to ensure that they get the refund. We are not opposed to the idea of the state government getting the refund. We are willing to give all the necessary support and assistance to ensure that they get the refund of that money, provided that they can justify.
They can prove.
Yeah, they can prove that they have done the work, period.